Is Karakai Jouzu no Takagi-san a good pick for learning Japanese? Well, let's find out. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know, spoiler-free, and tell you which version is best for your level. I'll wrap up with a level recommendation to help you decide exactly when to watch it. But first, Karakai Jouzu no Takagi-san, known as Teasing Master Takagi-san in English, is based on manga series by Soichiro Yamamoto. The anime first aired in 2018, followed by the drama in 2024. It's a mix of slice of life, comedy and romance, and can technically be classified as shonen, as manga originally ran in Monthly Shonen Sunday magazine. However, it has a huge crossover appeal to a variety of audiences, especially adults looking for something light, nostalgic, and emotionally grounded. The story is set in Shodoshima, a small island between Honshu and Shikoku where the author grew up. It is episodic and follows the lives of Nishikata-kun and Takagi-san in their middle school years. Though they're the same age, Takagi-san comes across as more mature, while Nishikata-kun is still very much a kid. This creates a perfect tension between the two characters, with teasing, misunderstandings, half-said things, and longing that seems to be impossible to express at that age. Personally, the biggest appeal is how both anime and drama conveys the innocence and naivete of both characters, truly making the characters come alive. It really hits those nostalgic notes and reminds me of myself at that age. The overarching story is both of growing up and blossoming love, but it is very much rooted in the episodic slice-of-life, day-to-day situations. Most episodes work fine standalone, but I'd still recommend watching them in order to appreciate the full arc. Please note that the anime has 3 seasons, 12 episodes each, plus OVA plus the movie. Drama, on the other hand, only has one 8-episode season followed by a live action movie. With drama only having 8 episodes of about 23 minutes length, apart from the main duo, you never really get to know any other fantastic characters that add so much more to both manga and anime. The episodes are rearranged to create an alternative version of the story. If you've seen the anime, the changes might catch you off guard, in a good way. A live-action movie leans even further into what drama has started and presents a continuation of the tale once our protagonists have grown up. At first glance, the movie might appear badly written, but only until the wedding swimming pool scene, where things finally start falling into place, and we get a glimpse of the tragedy of the situation. The pacing in both anime and drama is superb. None of the episodes feel low effort or filler, and not once did I feel my mind wandering or being bored. Neither the anime nor the drama leans heavily into stylized cinematography. While beautiful in both, it serves as a backdrop only, with the direction revolving around the two characters without drawing much attention to itself. Music in anime is a standard J-pop fare, with some intro and outro tracks being more appropriate than others, but nothing special. Drama's music felt more appropriate throughout. Audio, in both anime and drama, is crisp with no issues. So you won't need to worry about trying to decipher what exactly did that character say? Due to that. Which brings us nicely to voice acting. Before we get into that though, if this kind of learner-focused content is helpful to you, and you want to support more videos like this, you can buy me a coffee. Link is in description. Alright, let's get into how both versions stack up from Japanese learner's perspective. The anime features professional voice acting with crisp, clear pronunciation that is easy to pick up. One thing to note, however, is that some of the speech can be very fast and was hard to follow even with the Japanese subtitles on. In comparison, the drama speech feels more like real life, less polished, more natural. You'll catch things like mumbled words, hesitations, or quiet delivery, but that's exactly what makes it easier to follow. It's slower, more grounded, and much closer how people actually talk. Having started as a shonen manga, the language used is fairly straightforward, with casual speech, very little keigo, no real dialects involved, and simple grammar. You'll encounter mostly day-to-day vocab, and we'll be learning a lot of words to do with teasing, deviously planning things, and silly competitions. Japanese subtitles are important to make input more comprehensible. So if you have local files for the anime, subtitles are available on Jimaku. A link is in the description. As to where you can find the anime and drama, well, licensing seems to be here one day and gone the other for most streaming platforms nowadays. So just check out the usual places and see if it's still available there. So, can you watch this as a complete beginner? Well, you can do whatever you want to do. So if this sounds like your jam, don't let the opinion of random person on the internet make your decisions for you. However, there are more productive ways to spend your immersion time as a complete beginner. I'll have a link at the end of the video for a list of the best YouTube channels suitable for complete beginner immersion. So, like most anime and drama, Karakai Jouzu no Takagi-san would not be suitable for complete beginners with zero language knowledge. However, if you're a beginner around JLPT N5 level or have about 1000 words of vocabulary learned, the drama would be a perfect immersion for you. You'd be hitting that sweet 80% of comprehension a lot with it. Anime, on the other hand, is a little more challenging, and I would recommend it for advanced beginners, so about JLPT N4, going on N3 level, roughly about 2000 vocab, maybe even 3000 vocab learned. You'd be in that sweet I+1 range you always want to strive for in your immersion. Go with the drama if you prefer more natural interactions, seeing the nuance of the feelings through the body language and facial expressions, a bit more grounded and serious narrative, or simply want something easier to understand. The anime is the way to go if you want more content, a variety of characters with their own side stories, fleshing out the world and contributing more flavor to the overarching narrative that leans a bit more into comedy, and if you're not afraid of slightly more difficult vocab and faster-paced voiceover. Having watched both, if your consideration is purely from the story perspective, here is the watch order I recommend. Anime up to Season 1, Episode 7. OVA, rest of the first, second and third seasons of the anime, followed by the anime movie. Then move on to the 8 episodes of drama, followed by the live action movie. So, is there an anime that you think would be perfect to immerse with for somebody just starting out with Japanese? Share it in the comments. それじゃ、またね。バイバイ。